The 3 stages of retirement planning you must know. Isn't that right, baby? I got Finney down here with me today. I don't know if Papa's going to make an appearance, and we're going to bust out the PVC pipe of knowledge. What do you think about that, baby? The PVC pipe of knowledge. You're not really interested in the PVC pipe of knowledge. Hey, look, it's a PVC pipe, buddy. Nope, he's going right back up. Nope, he's wandering. All right, so I just love dogs. Someone had posted some video I posted on my Facebook thing. If who said that to me? Oh, my Leanne, who I used to be in high school with, and we used to be in the Army. Yeah, she was in an MP up in Fort Drum, and I was in infantry up in Fort Drum. We used to know each other in high school. She posted that. I thought it was a great. If God gave us dogs. It's just such a great thing that I reposted on my Facebook page. All right, the retirement right there. Retirement consumption puzzle. New evidence from personal finances. This is from I don't know, something and something. This is a National Bureau of Economic Research from 2018. And the reason, look, I'll just hang tight for just a second. These guys, one's from the Copenhagen Business School and one's from Columbia Business School. All right. Anyway, the point, this is from 2018. So we're just going to look at this real quick, and then we're going to go on the whiteboard there. Retirement is arguably the most predictable and important income changes individuals encounter in their lives, and consumption should therefore not be affected by its onset. However, a number of empirical studies going back to 1998, Banks, Bernheim, Heider, Stevens, Schwartz, find a sharp decline in consumption during the first years of retirement, a phenomenon referred to as the retirement consumption puzzle. And then they say, the first study to document a clear decline in consumption at the onset of retirement was conducted by Banks, using a pseudo panel constructed from 25 years of the family expenditure research, which of course I'll download. And then Susan Rowetter and Michael Hurd just published a piece on this. It's up there someplace. Anyway, I just downloaded, I haven't read it yet. Just this is more updated. So this is what, almost 30 years now? Yeah, 30 years now we've documented the retirement consumption puzzle. Why do people spend less, not just in retirement, but even at the onset of retirement? And so I'm just telling you, man, you got to know this stuff, because if you're using false models of retirement, you won't be able to retire. All right, so we got the 3 stages of retirement. We got the go-go years. And if you're from DC, you're like, to the go-go. You say Rare Essence, if the DC area, I don't even know if they still even have go-go music in DC. Freaking go-go music fan, Chuck Brown and the Soul Searchers. I need some money. Talk about money. I just go back then, before the onset of insane, stupid hip hop. DC had this thing called go-go music, which was musical and black. It was fantastic, dude. It was just fantastic. And then hip hop came and just ruined everything, because hip hop was manufactured from studios in Hollywood, if you know what I'm saying. Then you got the slow go. Then you got the no go. All right. So for simplicity, we're just going to pull this out of our butt here, all right? We're going to say our go-go years are $50,000 a year. All right, now we're going to, this literally what I do in my financial planning. I actually think it's going to be even worse in terms of your consumption going down more than what I do in my financial planning. But anyway, then we're going to adjust this each and every year with inflation. So basically, we're going to say we're going to go up to 60. So from 65 to 75, we're in the go-go years, spending $50,000 a year. And I just using $50,000. It could be $60,000. I don't care. But we're going to say we're going to spend $50,000 initially, and then it'll be up to $60,000 by the time we hit 75. 75 to 85, this $60,000 drops by 10%. So it'll be, what's that? $54,000. All right, which is still higher than what we had initially here. All right, still higher than what we initially had, which the evidence would suggest that is even too aggressive of expending. All right, and then we're going to inflate this. I don't know. We'll go up to 65,000, something like that. All right, then by the time we hit 85, this will be 85 until you're dead. All right, so 85 until you're dead, and then this will drop down by another 10%, which would be about 59,000 or so. So that's the go-go, the slow-go, and no-go years. And the evidence is so overwhelmingly obvious on this that if you're not using this in your financial planning assumptions, you're just leaving, too much money on the table, and you're working too long. Working too long is time that you no longer have to do what you want to do. And so again, we have it going up, and then this will go down like that. So we got it going up, down, up, down. You see what I'm saying? Now we're still above where we were there, right? We're still above where we were right here, but and even the evidence doesn't show that. In fact, if the evidence shows anything, is you have the retirement planning consumption puzzle, which is initially we start with 50,000. What actually would be 55,000 pre-retirement, and then we go to 50,000 post-retirement. I was working with these people the other day, and the guy just said explicitly, we spend $8,800 a month while we're working. I said, is that what you're going to need? He goes, yeah, probably a little bit less. So we spend $8,300 a month, $100,000 a year. And so we're running the numbers, and I'm like, this fits. He goes, yeah, I'm surprised by that because it seems like we're spending a lot more money than we don't even know where it's going to. I said, well, how much do you spend? He goes, I know I spend he literally documents. He goes, we spend $8,800 a month. I was like, well, we got to spend $8,300. That's while he's working. And while he's got to go the cost to go to transportation and all that. I said, well, could you get by on $100,000 a year, which included $20,000 a year miscellaneous vacation goal? He and his wife said, yeah, absolutely. Because they're spending $8,800 a month right now, which is, I don't know, 100, what's 9 times 12, whatever that is. So they're spending $8,800 a month now while he's got the money coming in working. I said, so I'm still going to give you $8,300 a month. You think you couldn't do that? He goes, no, I know we could. Yeah, so that's part of the retirement consumption puzzle. Their pre-retirement is spending more than their post-retirement. And the reason is so blindingly obvious. Because when you got the money coming in on a regular, consistent basis, you're not as prone to follow where that money goes. It's different when you're pulling from your portfolio or you got a pension or Social Security, which isn't covering all your expenditures. It just changes your mindset drastically. This is the issue with some of these academics who challenge this. But you actually work with clients, because when you work with clients, you can see what happens. They start following where their expenses go much more consistently than they did while they were working, because the money coming in, it's just like it's stable. It's secure. Well, they could get laid off, yeah. And when the rumors come around about being laid off, they're going to start monitoring their money outflow, I guarantee. By the way, Maine hockey. But until the rumors start coming in, they're just like, I got to come in, I'm going to spend it as I see fit. The minute that changes, where the money coming in is not as secure, we got to start pulling from our portfolio, that changes everything. And all of a sudden, you're going to find that, man, your spending gets a lot more observed. And if it's observed, it can be adjusted. If you're not observing it, hey, what are you doing over there? Come here, puppy. Come here. Come give me a hug. I'm telling you right now. So you got to, no. I don't know what you're doing over there. Come here, baby. Come here. Come give everybody. Come here, puppy. Come here. Come give everybody a hug. Here he comes. Let's see if he gives us all a hug. Let's see if he gives us a hug. Come here. Can you get uppy? No uppies? All right. There he is. He's on the prowl. Why God gave us dogs. All right. God bless. Smash that like button. Love your thoughts. And look at Finnegan. I'm surprised his brother didn't come down. Look at him. Hi, puppy. Got anything to say? Just on the prowl. Prowling around. He's going in my stash there of all my prep items of food, all my freeze-dried stuff, as you can see in there. Lots of freeze-dried stuff, dude. Lots of freeze-dried stuff. Because, oh, by the way, got these just in case stuff hits. We got these from Costco a few years back. Decaf, dark roast. I don't know how much these cost. 3 pounds. I don't know how much these cost now. But you definitely want to buy some freeze-dried coffee and stuff. Supremo bean. Dark roast, freeze-dried. I even got some alcohol in here, because I don't drink, because I like the women, I don't like men, so I don't drink. But I even got some alcohol in here. Kirkland blended Scotch whiskey. All right, we got some bourbon over here, just in case, man. Even got some A1. Oh, you're paranoid. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you. All right, God bless. We'll see you.